It is another rainy yuck day here. Gonna open the coop for the girls, but I don't know if they'll really want to come out. I'm gonna crack the door for them and hopefully keep their coop dry today. Someone laid on Reese's area that we made for him. This is what the coop looks like. We'll see how Wayne feels about the lime after he comes out and checks on him today. We'll see if we'll keep doing that. This is what the inside of this coop looks like this morning. Just like over with Reese's stuff, looks like some of the chickens chose this area to lay their eggs this morning. I cracked the big chickens door too to try and keep some of the rain out. They don't seem to mind too much. It's not raining heavy, so maybe they'll all stay out for a little while. When I was in the bantams, I saw that they needed some food, so I'm going to bring them some food. Since I'm only filling the bantams, I'm trying to do it Wayne's way, so I don't have to carry the whole bag. Pouring out of the bucket wasn't too hard, but I still think carrying the bag is easier when you have to do both of them. Just open the door to this. Bridget, you are supposed to be in your stall. This bale of hay is really heavy, but I'm going to try and use it to get her back in her stall. Oh my goodness. These cows are making me crazy. Come on, Bridget, back this way. Come on. I just want to say, Wayne was the last person out of Bridget's stall yesterday, so I'm going to blame it on him. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm going to do. If it was any other cow, I would just shove him. But she's so grumpy. I'm going to maybe try and break the bale and put it in there, but I don't know if that'll even get her. Oh, shucks, I just set it down on poop. Okay. I used treats to get her in. Now, good morning, Atlee. Yeah. Why is this happening every day? So, these things have somewhere where I could stick something through them. And apparently I'm going to have to do that. I think what they do, either they don't get latched well, or, scooch back, Atlee. I think they itch themselves on this, and then while they're itching and pushing, then it just pushes the door right open. Everyone has their hay now. I'm still going to go ahead and scoop poop and pee first, and then I will clean up this terrible mess. While I was scooping out the stalls, I put the bedding pellets on top of Bridget's pee spots, and it makes it so much easier to clean them up. It's not perfect, but it's better than a puddle. I noticed that the Silky Roosters need some more food. So, fill them up. Of course, spill it all over the floor too, so that when the cows come out, they won't go out of the barn. I'm going to go ahead and fix their water too. So the cows are all still eating their hay. I don't know if you noticed or not, but all of the trees are out of the barn Are they put up correctly in their boxes? No. Eventually we'll do that, but for right now, they're out of this barn. I swept out the bunny area and picked up most of their poops. Google says that bunnies poop 200 to 300 times a day. I 100% believe that. I did give them all a hay cube. Hallie is chewing on hers right now. I like to give them those before we change the mats because they make a dust mess. So they have theirs. Honey is chewing on his. And then I also cleaned out Dwayne's water. He's a little bit annoyed that no one's down here letting him out, but somebody will eventually. I just came out to feed the girls some more. Apparently, repair a fence is gonna have to be on Wayne's to-do list before he goes back to work. Oops. Are you ready for some more hay? It sounds like Carla's ready for more hay. More hay, Ember? You still have some in there. Hi, baby girl. Want some more hay? What about you? Do you want some more hay? Good girl. Everyone has more hay now. I filled up their water and they're all good to go for a few more hours. We'll put them, I guess they're already put up, but we'll come out, brush them, get their stalls completely ready for bedtime, and then be done for the night in just a few hours. So lucky for us, we never put that spool back up. So it's right here for us. Believe it or not, this is pretty much the same exact area where it fell down last time. Here is the old tree, and here's the new tree. So it's fun to replace the same thing over and over again.
Well, here we are again. It feels like all I've done since we bought this property is cut up trees. There was a ton of ash trees on this property. They've all been killed by some kind of boring insect, and so it seems like the fence is a magnet for these trees, but we can cry about it or just cut them up, I guess. So you can see this is actually the same exact spot it got crushed last time. We put probably a 15-inch patch in here, but I'm not gonna get super carried away with fixing it well because it's just gonna get crushed again. So I'm probably gonna I got a little pile of scrap fence over there. I'm probably just gonna nail this back, pull some of these holes in tight or whatever. I'm not gonna put up new fence yet until at least that tree comes down. I might just cut a hole in the fence and drop this tree so I don't have to deal with it later, but I'm not gonna do that today. For now, I'm just gonna run this battery out, cut up as much of this crap as I can, and then we'll come back and deal with it more later.
It isn't raining as hard, so Wayne got the fence patched up, so we're gonna let the cows out for just a little bit before bedtime. Like I said, cows getting the chicken food that I spilled. Going outside until Atlee is done cleaning up the chicken food. Oh, are you done now? I can come out. I accidentally shut myself into where the babies are, trying to protect or to keep the big girls from coming into their stall since they still have a bunch of hay left. Going out, outside. Outside. There we go. Outside. Happened to do the cattle cubes tactic again. Whoa. Whoa. Chill out. They're on the ground. No. 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 You're going to hurt me. They're on the ground. They're on the ground. They're on the ground. Stop. They're on the ground. Cattle cubes tactic. Bad idea. They're over by Dove, Atlee. No one makes me as nervous as that one. So when I was trying to get the cows out of the barn, Ember got stuck in her stall. So she had to run to catch up with everyone. We let the cows out for just a little bit since it technically is only sprinkling now. Wayne was feeling sorry for him. This is one of their favorite spots to be, so I'm glad that they were in the barn when that tree fell, but now they're getting all their itches out and investigating the new downed trees while Wayne's finishing cleaning up. Harlow doesn't know much about downed trees, so she's just standing here confused. Wayne's a good cow owner and wanted to make a pathway so that they could get through here. I said leave it till spring, but he wants them to be able to walk the fence line if they want to. Bridget saw her. Aw, poor Harlow was looking the other way and got kicked by Duff. Bridget saw her opportunity to join in, catch Atlee off guard. This tree here that Atlee's chewing on actually wasn't dead. It just got knocked down and the dead one fell on it. So they are enjoying chewing on a fresh tree.
So we cleaned up a pretty good bit of this. Obviously there's a lot left, but we'll just have to keep working on it through the year. Got to see me get throttled here. Gotta walk away. I'm gonna be the bigger man.
That's what you thought.
Wow. So this is after one night of the lime bedding. Chickens poop a lot more than I ever even thought. So there's a pretty good pile here, but I'm just checking to see how easy or hard this is going to be to upkeep. It doesn't seem terrible right now, just to kind of sweep it up. It doesn't smell like ammonia in here, which is great. Obviously, we can smell the chicken poop though. I think this is going well, except I wish I had went to the cow barn and got a harder bristle broom. But this will be okay for now. Because some of the poop is kind of sticking to the floor. pretty easy to wipe off, but with this soft broom, the soft bristles aren't getting it very good. But we'll keep going here. Just throw the lime out here.
Yeah,
Poop too, that's what's gross.
it's alright, it'll break down.
There's a lot of poop. I had no idea they pooped that much.
Just scooped out the nasty pieces in Dwayne's cage. He is over being in the cage. He just tried to escape every time I open the door, so that's sad. So hopefully his booty heals up pretty quick. I brought him in some mealworms, and he seems to be enjoying those. So hopefully he gets better, because I don't want him to turn into a grumpy, mean rooster. Lennox and I also just cleaned out Honey's bottom layer here. He seems to be using the wire more like a litter box than his actual litter box. Lennox is convinced that if we take the wire out, he'll quit using his litter box as a bed, because when he was in the other cage before we got this, she said he didn't poop and pee all over that. The only issue is, to take the wire out, we're going to have to unscrew this top, and also the ladder, which he doesn't really seem to use the ladder, but also the ladder is made to sit on top of the wire instead of down lower. So I don't know functionally if that will work, but I told her that's something to try and convince her dad of, because I don't use a screwdriver. Wayne got the cows all blown out from being dry. He also gave them all more hay and cattle cubes. Plenty of hay, it looks like. And he gave Sweet Harlow her bottle. We hope you all have a great new year. And a wonderful night.